Okay, so I just bought some new games for my collection, and I'm really happy because I actually found one that I didn't think I would ever find. I don't know if it's rare or not, but for some reason it's a hard one to come up to find. But anyway, I'll get to that one in a minute. But first, I'll show you each game I got today. There's Beethoven, or Beethoven's second. When you actually play the game, the title is completely different than on the cart. Pitfall for Atari 2600. I know it doesn't seem too special, but Pitfall is a legendary game, real legendary. Activision became famous just because of that game. Centipede for Atari 2600. It's a must-have for arcade game collectors like me. I got a few Atari 2600 games that are arcade-related games, so yeah, this was a nice pickup. And last but not least, my holy grail. Yep, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. I know it's kind of weird. You would think this game would be easy to find, but for some reason, people want a lot of money for it. And mine in particular is in pretty much mint condition. A lot of these cards, you know, just finding the game is hard enough, but when you do find it, you know, it's worth having in your collection if you collect video games altogether. It's kind of like a must-have, you know. But anyway, this one in particular is in really good shape. I mean, I only paid $10 for it, but what's a lot of people might say, "Oh, that's too much. You got whipped off." But oh man, you have no idea what I went through to get a hold of this. It's really cool to have a piece of Atari history in your possession. I mean, I also have the original Pac-Man, but I didn't get that today. Let me get it. Okay, there you go. Pac-Man and E.T. Two legends. These two games were legendary for being extremely crappy. Yep, these two games you're looking at pretty much almost killed video games as we know it. If Nintendo wouldn't have stepped up with Super Mario Brothers, we wouldn't even have video games right now. And these two games are the cause of it. But yep, I finally got a piece of Atari history right here. The two games that almost killed Atari. And here's Miss Pac-Man. Yep, have to have that if you have Pac-Man. For some reason though, I'm having a lot of trouble finding Junior Pac-Man. Well, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll come up on a copy, but in the meantime, Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man, and E.T. Pitfall. Yep,